I tell you, you won't ever buy liquid soap again after this tutorial, just trust me on this one. You know how much I don't like excuses on this channel. We go on, we go ahead, and we do what we want to do. You don't know what measurement to use, you don't know the chemicals, you don't know anything about liquid soap. Yeah, 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 I'll give you a few seconds, get something to drink, grab your writing material, and let's get started. This liquid soap recipe calls for 10 items, which are nitrosol, hexapon, sulfonic, fragrance, cooking salt, caustic soda, soda ash, preservative, glycerin, and color of your choice. When you walk into a liquid soap chemical shop, just ask for items to make 10 liters of liquid soap. They will give you exactly this. You don't have to stress yourself over calculation. And to be sure of all of the chemicals, please tell them to help you to label the chemical so that you will know which one will go in first and you'll be able to identify them by merely looking at it. You can also ask them nicely to help you weigh each of the items you bought so that you have an idea of what you are doing. That's if you don't have a measuring scale at home. When working with chemicals, I like to work in a well ventilated place. I like to work outside. So I would advise you do the same, and also safety precaution is very, very important. Now, you will need about 4 to 5 containers to mix your chemicals. You will need one big one to do the overall mixing, and you'll be needing 10 liters of water. You will also need something to stir the chemicals, so that is my journey stick. It is advisable you dissolve each of these chemicals listed here an hour before you start the proper production. Eat well before you start this work, because you will stir and stir and stir. I also like dissolving my salt in water hours before using it. Just because I don't want to see grains of salt when mixing, I want everything fully dissolved. Now, listen carefully, come closer and look well. You see this nitrosol? This nitrosol should not be left unstirred. Keep stirring this thing, because if you stir it and leave it, or if you don't stir it properly, you will see, cocoa lumps, chunky lumps. That lumps, you will get lumps in your liquid soap. In order to avoid that, you keep stirring and make sure you stir properly and don't leave it unstirred. Mix it mix it well, mix them well. You see that workout that you've been avoiding, those biceps, you go put them into work today. So for a start, you can start with the smallest liter possible. If they can give for 5 liters, that will be fine. After stirring for about 10 to 15 minutes and it's fully dissolved, go in with your caustic soda. Please take note of the order in which I'll be pouring in the chemicals. So after the nitrosol, you will pour in your caustic soda. Remember, we've soaked and kept all those other chemicals for about an hour before mixing the nitrosol. With these two chemicals, you will notice your solution is already becoming a little thick. After stirring for about 10 to 15 minutes, it's time to pour in your soda ash solution. Any chemical you pour in, just make sure you stir it properly. At least give it a 10 minutes stir, 10 to 15 minutes stir before adding in another one. Go in next with your Texapon and, as usual, stir. Keep stirring it. After the Texapon, you add your SLS. Once you add this your SLS, everything will become a little watery. Don't worry, you are on the right track. Keep going. Once your sulfonic comes in, it will thicken up back again. It works hand in hand with SLS. Your sulfonic works with SLS. And now it's time to add your sulfonic and watch what's gonna happen now. It will thicken up back again. Can you see that? It's looking so thick now. It has lots of bubbles and it's looking all foamy. So we are going to leave it to sit for about 2 hours and then production will continue. The reason why I want to leave it for like 2 hours before working again is to make sure that all the chemicals that we've combined come together properly, and also we'll be 100% sure that we are getting what we want. I was trying to beat time before it gets dark, so I couldn't leave it for 2 hours. But as you can see, it's becoming clear already. So we're going to continue production. But if you are not in a hurry, just leave it for like 2 hours or more. So I am satisfied with the way my soap is looking. I'm going to add my cooking salt. It's all dissolved already, so it's going to thicken my liquid soap the more. Once it is properly mixed, go in with the color. Now we need about 1 liter of water to mix your color. And when working with this type of colors, a little is more. So be very careful when mixing your color so that you don't over add color. Guys, if you are still here and you are gaining value so far and you haven't touched that subscribe button, haba, now waiting I do you so please, if you are still here and you like what you're seeing and you like DIYs, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button. And I'm waiting. Thank you and welcome to this DIY family. where we do all things DIY. Don't worry, very soon we'll make DIY private jet or car. And back to our liquid soap. Now it's time to add the glycerin. This part is optional. This is just to make it look glossy and also gentle on your hand whenever you use it to do dishes or laundry. This is also the part where you add your preservative, which most likely will be formalin. Please guys, if your liquid soap won't stay up to 3 or 6 months after production, please skip this part. Don't add formalin to your soap. Try as much as possible to do less of all of these chemicals. The salt in our liquid soap will also do the job of a preservative. I also think vitamin E can be used as a preservative. If you can, do more of what is healthy, please. The last thing that was added is the perfume. I like to add the perfume last. By then I will be sure that everything has come together and it's looking good and it is okay. Your soap is ready for use, but I like to leave mine for 24 hours before using it. Then I will be sure if I need to add any other thing. So look at the soap looking lighter in shade the next day. So you can go ahead and add more water to it if it's too thick, if that's not how you want it. But be careful how you add water because it can get watery so fast. I went ahead and added a little more water because I don't really like my liquid soap like thick like this. So at the end of the day, I was able to get more than 10 liters of liquid soap. And guess what? Here in Nigeria, all of the materials that I bought for this liquid soap was less than 3,000 naira. Yeah, you heard that right. I got the materials for less than 3,000 naira. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? You can start up a business with this and you will make a whole lot of money. It's a very good business idea. So if you're thinking about starting a business with low capital, include this in your options. This DIY will help you save a whole lot of money, especially for moms. We use this on a daily. So please go ahead and share this video with all the moms out there that you know that this video will be helpful to. If you are going to try this liquid soap, please let me know in the comment section. And if you try it, let me know too in the comment section. What do you think, guys? How is the soap looking? All fine and looking good. So let's give it a little try. Just one pump to see if it will lather. And wow, guys, as you can already see, this lathers so well. Guys, this tutorial cannot come to an end without me appreciating my old subscribers. I always see you coming back and it gives me so much joy that you are always here for me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And you that forgot to click on the subscribe button that time, you better do it now. Do it now. And also leave your notification bells on so that whenever I upload new content, you'll be notified. Thank you. I have simple DIY soaps on this channel. You might like to check that out. See you soon. Take care.